हेलो।
हाँ जी मैम।
पीपीटी शेयर हो रही है, दिख रही है तुम लोगों को? वैसे तो अपने इसमें यूनिट के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं है। मैंने कुछ कुछ टॉपिक्स को यूनिट के अकॉर्डिंग डिवाइड किया है। सो सेकंड थिंग इज प्लांट इन्फेक्शन एंड डिजीज एपिडमायोलॉजी। लास्ट क्लास में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? लास्ट क्लास में हमने डिस्कस किया व्हाट इज प्लांट पैथोजन, व्हाट इज प्लांट पैथोलॉजी, what are the
यस मैम।
important term, what is fungus, bacteria, like the disease symptoms and all things. Now we are going to discuss about how the pathogen, which will be infect the plant, and how they will be cause the disease. Okay. So in this, we will discuss about survival and dispersal of plant pathogen, phenomenon of infection, pre-penetration, penetration, post-penetration, and what is the role of enzyme, toxin, and how they will be defense, and what is defense mechanism in plant, their structure and biochemical, what is pre and post infection, and then what is plant disease epidemiology. Now introduction. So first is what is the primary infection. So the initial infection that occurs, where can this primary infection start from? It can occur from any source which contains a pathogen, infected host as a reservoir of inoculum. Then a saprophytic survival outside the host, dormant spores or other structure in or on the host or outside the host, association with insects, nematodes and fungi. What is a primary inoculum, which is also denoted by PI. So the propagules that cause this infection, what is the secondary inoculum and secondary infection, and then after initiation of the disease in the crop, the spores or the other structures of the pathogen are source of secondary inoculum and cause secondary infection, thereby spreading the disease in the field. So these all we will discuss in this unit. Therefore, we can say that the primary infection initiates the disease and secondary infection spread the disease. primary inoculum, that means suppose that there is a farm in which many types of crops are growing on. Okay, right now all the plants are healthy plant, but suddenly there will be appearance of any type of disease symptom is there, then it will be called the primary inoculum. Okay, that's why we can say that the primary inoculum which will be initiate the disease, not it will be spread the disease. And then secondary infection is there, that means it will be initiate, sorry, it will be spread the disease, because during the secondary infection it will be already spread from one plant to another plant, and then this type it will be totally affect the complete field area or all the crops. For example, the fungus which causing the late blight of potato can survive in two places. One is seed tuber or in soil. Therefore, three things can happen. Infected tubers can bring the primary infection in the field, or primary inoculum which is present in soil can cause the primary infection of the crop, and it cause disease in healthy seeds. Are you getting that point? हेलो, समझ में आया यहाँ पे क्या कहना चाह रहा है, क्या बोल रहा है? Like here we are giving an example, that is the fungus is Phytophthora infestans, which is a causing agent of late blight of potato. Okay, so this pathogen like Phytophthora infestans, which can easily survive at two places, that means in seed tubers they can grow and they may live there, and another is in soil. Okay, two places are there. Therefore three things can happen, like the infected tubers which can bring the primary infection, like by the infected tubers the primary infection will be there, and the pathogen which is easily survive in the soil for long time. Are you getting? So the primary infection can also be brought by the wind from neighboring field or long distances. Suppose that in a particular field there the primary infection is there and the crops are infected. So due to the wind or through the wind, the pathogen of the disease like late blight of potato pathogen, that is Phytophthora infestans, which will be reached at the other place. Okay, like through the wind it will be reached at the other place. That means now in other places or in other field the pathogen which reach through the wind, it will be works as a primary inoculum. Okay, and after that if it infects the complete field, that means it will be secondary infection. So then the fungus produce spores on the leaves. Then these spores are dispersed by wind and water and reach healthy plant surfaces to cause new infections. Therefore, it will be causing the secondary infection. ठीक है, लाइक कोई भी डिजीज होने के लिए सबसे पहले हमें रिक्वायर होती है प्राइमरी इनोक्यूलम की. प्राइमरी इनोक्यूलम basically a part of the pathogen by which it initiates the disease. Okay, or after primary inoculum, if it's initiate the disease or also affect the nearby plant, that means it will be called primary infection. And from nearby plant, if the disease which is spreading in the complete field or in neighboring field, then it will be cause the, what we can say, that it will secondary infection. तो इन्फेक्शन कोज होने के लिए पहले क्या होता है, प्राइमरी इनोक्यूलम की जरूरत होती है. इनोक्यूलम दैट इज ए पार्ट ऑफ अ पैथोजन बाय विच इट इनिशिएट द डिजीज. ओके, इन हेल्दी प्लांट. After that, survival of plant pathogen, how the plant pathogen which survive at the other places. So the first is like infected host as reservoir. Another thing is saprophytic survival. Then third thing is dormant spore, and then association. So infected host as a reservoir, like as a seed. Seed we can say that in which the pathogen can easily feed. Okay. Then saprophytic survival, it can easily survive in soil inhabitants. That means इसके लिए एक पर्टिकुलर होस्ट तो क्या है पैथोजन के लिए, सीड है. ओके, but in the absence of the particular seed, the pathogen which can easily survive in soil. Okay, so in soil, the pathogen which will be survive as a saprophytic, and it will take the nutrients from dead and decaying matter. Okay, that's why it is saprophytic. Dormant spores, these are the plant viruses and association with survival within insect. So it can easily survive in insect. Okay. Another type of host is a collateral host. Collateral host, that means the host which belongs to the same family of pathogen. लाइक दैट कोई भी एक पैथोजन है जो कि सरवाइव करता है वीट पे. ओके, वीट पे सरवाइव करता है. वीट कौन सी फैमिली में आते हैं, वीट्स कौन सी फैमिली में आते हैं, कौन सी फैमिली है वीट की, या फिर मस्टर्ड बता दो, मस्टर्ड की कौन सी फैमिली है. कौन सी फैमिली में आते हैं ये सब बताओ तो सही. हेलो, हेलो। अरे कोई कुछ बोलो तो सही, हाँ या ना, पता है तो बताओ, नहीं है तो बताओ। आर यू देयर? जब तक नहीं बताओगे समझ में नहीं आएगा। देखो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, like crucifery family is there, or we can say that Brassicaceae family. Okay, उसमें क्या आता है? मस्टर्ड। ठीक है, उसमें आता है मस्टर्ड। हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं कोलेट्रल होस्ट एज ए, सॉरी, कोलेट्रल in which the pathogen which can easily survive as a host. Okay, so collateral host which belongs to the same family, like कोई भी पैथोजन है जो कि डिजीज कोज करता है मस्टर्ड में, अगर वहां पे मस्टर्ड अवेलेबल नहीं है, इफ मस्टर्ड क्रॉप इज नॉट देयर, then the same pathogen which can feed on the other host and the host will be collateral host, like ऐसा प्लांट जो कि मस्टर्ड की फैमिली ब्रेसिकेसी या फिर क्रूसीफेरी फैमिली से बिलोंग करता है, like a collateral host, the host which belongs to the same family. ठीक है, तो जो उसकी मेन क्रॉप है, अगर वो नहीं है तो उसके एब्सेंस में जो पैथोजन है वो दूसरी फैमिली पे भी इजीली फीड कर सकते हैं। ऐसे होस्ट को बोला जाता है कोलेट्रल होस्ट। ओके, and they can survive as a saprophytic in root, and the dormant spores, that is phytopathogenic bacteria. Then third type of host reservoir is alternate host. Alternate host, that means if the host is available then it will be there, and the pathogen which can easily survive on the other plants, those are available in the farm. ऐसा उसको बोला जाता है alternate, and they can survive as a saprophytic on rhizosphere colonizer, and the dormant spores are nematodes. Okay, like ratoon is there, so saprophytic survival in Voxman, soil inhabitants, or in soil invaders. Next is infected host. Next is the infected host as a infected host as a reservoir of inoculum, saprophytic survival outside the host, then dormant spores on other host outside the host, and insects, nematodes, and fungi. Okay. So first thing is infected host as a reservoir of inoculum. लाइक जिस प्लांट को उसने इन्फेक्ट किया है, जिस होस्ट को उसने इन्फेक्ट किया है, वहाँ पे जो पैथोजन है वो एज ए इनोक्यूलम का काम कैसे करेगा. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट इज द सीड, अनदर इज द कोलेट्रल होस्ट, then third thing is alternate host, then self shown crops, ratoon crops, and then survival by latent infection. So first thing is infected host as a reservoir of inoculum. So this can happen during the course of development and maturation in fruit or pod. So most seed-borne pathogens survive as long as seeds remain viable. For example, the pathogen of loose smut of wheat, that is Astilago tetrica, enters the stigma and style, and it infects the young seed. So in which it survives as mycelium. Then second example, that is Pseudomonas syringae in tomato has been shown to survive in dried tomato seed for 20 years. That means like the loose smut which goes by the pathogen which enters through the stigma and then style, but it infects the young seed. ओके, दैट मीन्स जो पैथोजन है उसने एज ए होस्ट किसको चुना, इस स्पीसीज के सीड को. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर सेइंग दैट द इन्फेक्टेड होस्ट एज ए रीसर्वर ऑफ इनोक्यूलम, or inoculum, that means in seed. So how the pathogen which will be survive there and how it will cause the disease. Like these are the symptoms of loose smut of wheat or barley. Then infected host as a reservoir of inoculum. So first is collateral and alternative host, that is wild host of same families. Okay. So the collateral hosts are those hosts which belongs to the same family of plant. Sugarcane and sorghum, Hylepens belongs to the same family Poaceae. Okay. So the pathogen, for example, that is white smut of sugarcane, that is Astilago sacchari. When the sugarcane cleared from the field, the pathogen can survive on sorghum, and when the sugarcane is replanted in the next season, the pathogen can continue to grow in sugarcane. That means, for example, जो पैथोजन है उसके लिए पहले होस्ट का काम कौन कर रहा था, शुगर केन. शुगर केन में उसने क्या किया, कोई डिजीज कॉज की, लेकिन जब शुगर केन का ऑफ सीजन होता है, उस ड्यूरेशन जो पैथोजन है वो अपनी लाइफ स्पान या फिर अपनी लाइफ साइकिल को कंप्लीट ना करके उसी सेम फैमिली का कोई भी प्लांट जो अवेलेबल होता है उस पे वो फीड करने लग जाता है. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ होस्ट विच बिलोंग्स टू द सेम फैमिली, they are known as collateral host. ओके. और जैसे ही शुगर केन का सीजन आएगा वापस से, तो पैथोजन जो है वो एज ए होस्ट वापस शुगर केन पे फीड करेगा. ठीक है. इसीलिए बोला जाता है लाइक वी हैव टू अप्लाई द क्रॉप रोटेशन टू ओवरकम द इफेक्ट ऑफ डिजीज. Then the second thing is the fungal pathogen for blast disease of rice. So the pathogen is Pyricularia gracie, which cause the disease in rice, and the disease name is blast. Okay. So Pyricularia gracia can infect the grass weeds like Bracharia mutica, Denebra, Lurcia, and Panicum repens. ठीक है. So they belongs to the same Poaceae family, same as rice. So they can survive during off season of rice crop, and as soon as fresh rice crop is raised, the conidia, we can say that inoculum which liberated from the weed host, disseminated by wind, infects the fresh rice crop. Then the next thing is infected host as a reservoir of inoculum in alternate host. Alternate host belongs to families. कोलेट्रल होस्ट का मतलब था ऐसा होस्ट जो कि सेम फैमिली से बिलोंग करता है. कोलेट्रल होस्ट जो कि दूसरी फैमिली से बिलोंग करता है, दैट इज alternate host. So the role of alternate host is not as an important as collateral host. However, when a pathogen has very wide host range, that is Sclerotium rolfesi, and is tolerant to wide range of weather conditions, the alternate host become very important source of survival of the pathogen. The alternate hosts are very important in the progression of life of pathogens. So, for example, in temperate regions, the alternate host of Puccinia graminis triticai, black or stem rust pathogen, Barbarus vulgaricus, the barberry bush grows side by side with the cultivated host. In such appears this wild host belonging to a different family is important for survival of the fungus. समझ आया यहाँ तक?
यस मैम। यस मैम आया है।
देखो आज हमने बात की होस्ट के बारे में, लाइक जो पैथोजन है वो कैसे प्लांट्स में डिजीज को कोज करेंगे। के लिए हमें 3 चीजों की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है। एक तो होता है पैथोजन, एक उसके लिए हमें रिक्वायर्ड होता है होस्ट, और एक होता है बेसिकली जो एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस है वो, और टाइम। ओके, तो यहाँ पे आज हमने बात की लाइक प्राइमरी इनोक्यूलम, प्राइमरी इन्फेक्शन, सेकेंडरी इनोक्यूलम एंड सेकेंडरी इन्फेक्शन। यहाँ तक कोई कंफ्यूजन है?
नो मैम।
प्राइमरी
नो
इनोक्यूलम
मैम नहीं है।
जो को इनिशिएट करेगा, सेकेंडरी इनोक्यूलम और सेकेंडरी इन्फेक्शन जो कि डिजीज को स्प्रेड करेगा। इनिशिएशन और स्प्रेडिंग में डिफरेंस होता है, ठीक है। Up to here, any problem? Then you can ask.
नो मैम। नो मैम।
ठीक है, अटेंडेंस ले लो, मुझे अटेंडेंस ऐड कर
ले ली
देना,
मैम, ले ली।
बाकी
मैं सेंड कर
कल करते हैं, एक साथ थोड़ा ज्यादा हो जाएगा, ठीक
हाँ
है।
जी मैम। थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
ओके बेटा, ओके।
Good afternoon, ma'am.
गुड आफ्टरनून।
Ma'am, this is Tejasvi
यस,
and Priyanka, ma'am.
Good afternoon.